Start with James Williams for SoCal News Group.
Hey, Brittain, how you doing, man?
Hey, how you doing, James?
Doing good, doing good. I know you missed the last couple games. The bowl game's going to allow you an opportunity to kind of get one more game in that UCLA uniform. Do you mind just telling me about that, and how are you doing with the injury?
Yeah, it's an exciting feeling just having one more to kind of finish out the college career. It's something I've been looking forward to these past couple weeks, just not playing those last two games and seeing how well the team was doing. It just made me want to get back out there even more. So everybody's excited about the bowl game. You know, it's the first one in like 6 years, I think. So going down there to San Diego, having everybody's family down there, it's going to have us charged up.
I think Chip Kelly said that you were pretty close in those last two games on potentially getting in there if they needed you, more or less. How close were you really, and how bad did you really want to get into those games?
Yeah, for me, I think it was just being cautious. We didn't want to hurt it any more than it already was, and I was definitely ready to get back out there, but they told me just to be smart about the injury, and when we need you, you'll go back in there and you'll be ready. Plus, we knew we had the bowl game, so might as well just get another extra couple weeks of healing.
Sounds good, Brittain. Nice seeing you. You have a good one.
Good seeing you too.
All right, let's go to Tracy Pearson, Bruin Report.
Hey, Brittain. The 2 years you've spent at UCLA, how do you think that's improved your NFL draft stock?
I think it's helped a lot. Just getting more film on there was the main thing for me. I dealt with the shoulder injury for like 2.5 years at Duke. So just being able to get back out there on the field and show the scouts I'm still here, still trying to run that thing, still helping out the team when I'm on the field. So just getting that film out there has been the best thing for me.
How about just the program itself, the resources and the coaching? Do you think that's contributed to?
I think it's helped a lot. I mean, everybody knows who Chip Kelly is. Another reason coming out here was the exposure. The coaching staff, Coach Foster being the lead, he knows a lot of people, and the program itself has been on the rise. So just all that combined together is helping out my draft stock. So.
Hey, hypothetically, if there were some players from Duke that were thinking of transferring to UCLA, how big of an impact would you have on their recruitments?
Yeah, so for stuff like that, I mean, if guys call me, I'm always open to taking calls and just letting them know what's going on with UCLA. I mean, it'd be cool as hell if a pipeline got set up and more Duke guys are coming to UCLA. It's, you know, keeping that kind of same school, same kind of culture. So I think that'd be a great thing.
Would you say you've had a little bit of an impact on that right now?
Probably so. They all my old teammates know where I'm at, and they know how well it's gone for me. So I think just them seeing that with their own eyes, it's like, why not? Because Coach Cut left the program and they parted ways. So a lot of guys are looking for a new home.
Good deal. Thanks.
All right, let's go to Tiffany Nguyen, LA Times.
Hey, Brittain, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Speaking of Duke, I mean, this bowl game being against NC State, does it feel like a little bit of a rivalry game for you, just considering your ACC history?
Well, for me, I've never played NC State because we're only playing like every 4 years. It's weird how it works over there. But I'm glad to be playing against the ACC team again. And I know how they operate over there. And I am going to treat it as a little bit more just because that's going to get me going. So it's like, why not? And I know some of the guys on the NC State team, so it's going to be fun.
How have you seen some of your teammates who, you know, a lot of these teammates haven't been in a bowl situation. This is something that they've been building for a long time. Have you seen the team react to some new territory this week and this month?
Yeah, for most of them, like you said, they haven't been to a bowl game, but I mean, they've been watching the older guys that have been and all the transfers. It's been about leadership and help showing those guys, you know, the experience that we had, just showing them how you operate through these couple weeks without a game, getting back on the field and going through a normal operation and just getting the team together and getting everybody excited to go out there and play again. Coach Kelly he has a good game plan for us, and you know, we've all been operating under the same intention of trying to go out there and win this game. So I think everybody's ready and they've been practicing accordingly.
When you were out, how did you kind of stay involved with the team, kind of flex your leadership muscle a little bit when you couldn't actually play?
Yeah, it's just me being a little bit louder now on the sideline and just being able to see a little bit more. So I think it was good to grow those younger guys like BK and Deshaun Morrell, and just kind of help them get ready to get reps in there. Yeah, just it kind of helped me learn a little bit more and just kind of see the little nuances and stuff how Coach Foster coaches is out there as well. So it's been really good.
Mm-hmm.
The learning opportunity and everything.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go to Tony Siracusa from Last Word.
Hey, Brittain, how's it going?
Hey, it's going good, Tony. How you doing?
Good, thanks. So aside from UCLA and all of that, this is your last college football game. Does that feel weird to you? Because you've had, because of the transfer portal, you've had a little bit of a longer journey than players used to. Your time at Duke and then your time at UCLA. This is the last time in a college football game for you. How does that feel?
It doesn't feel any different yet, but I bet when I go out there, it's gonna feel kind of surreal. Just going back, looking at the journey, just 6 years now, just with the redshirt year, the COVID year, and everything. So, I mean, I'm ready for it, and I mean, I've been ready to move on to the next level too. So, it's gonna be fun out there. Though. I'm enjoying myself.
Now, obviously, you've seen, because you guys, I know Chip likes to talk about you guys operate in a submarine, but I know the players pay attention to what's going on out there. And you probably saw what happened with the Gator Bowl and Texas A&M having to drop out because of COVID, and Miami's got COVID problems. What's it been like for you guys for the past 2 weeks, trying to keep yourselves in a bubble and, as Chip says, handle your ecosystem?
Yeah, just like you said, handling the ecosystem, just kind of staying away from each other, keeping the distance, not trying to stay in areas around each other for too long. You guys, all the protocols put in place to where we're not eating in large settings anymore. We're kind of taking stuff to go, going back home. And just like a modified schedule just to keep everybody away from each other. So it's been working out pretty well so far.
All right, great. Thanks for your time, man.
Oh yeah, no problem.
All right, let's go to Sam Conn in SI.
Hey, Brittain, how's it going?
Going good, Sam. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. So back to Tracy's question a little bit. I know your old teammate Jake Bobo committed to UCLA last week.
Yeah.
How cool is that? What was your reaction? Did you talk to him at all leading up to it or after it? Just kind of congratulating him or giving him tips, advice, or anything?
Yeah, I was talking to Bobo the whole time. That's my guy. He came in there. He was a freshman when I was a junior. So, I mean, from the moment that he said he wanted to leave and find something else, I was like, for a wide receiver like you, was probably one of the best spots to be. And I just know how good a kid he is, and I could tell he probably fit in the program really well. So when he came up here, I got to host him, got to show him around and everything. So we talked extensively about how the program is and like what's in store for him.
Nice. And then you were talking about Deshaun Morrell a little bit earlier. He's a guy who's been scout team most of the year, obviously, but we saw him kind of in his offensive jersey a little bit this week. And what are your thoughts on him moving forward? Not that you're going to be here with him, but what do you think he can be for the program moving forward?
I think he's going to be a every down back. From what I can see, he's a smart dude. He picks on stuff like really quick, so quick that I think he's going to be able to come back with everything he learned this year and apply it next year. And I think he's going to be able to do great things for us, man. He's just a smart kid, and he's just going to do everything the right way. And I think that's going to take him a long way in his career.
All right, let's finish up here with a follow-up from James.
Yeah, hey, Brittain. I just wanted to follow up with, we're going to be talking to Jordan here in a little bit. Right. And I think he was in this last portal class. So after the one after you, but what have you seen from him? What has he kind of brought to the team? He's a guy from Notre Dame, and Notre Dame's always kind of in that playoff mix in some regard. So what kind of experience and leadership does he kind of bring to this roster throughout the season and to this point in the season?
Yeah, Jordan's brought a little bit of everything. He came in there. He told me what he was going to do. He said he was going to get on that field, and he did what he said. Strong dude, fast dude, leadership skills off the charts. I think all the attributes that he has is raised the defense to another level. Playmaker, came in here getting picks left and right, making tackles all the way across the field. So Just with that being said, coming from Notre Dame, you know, he probably got a couple rings just being on those great teams and everything.
Mm-hmm.
He's been a strong leader to lean on too for these the playoffs and bowl game series. So I think he's going to be a great addition, and he's only going to help us for this bowl game. So he's ready.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Brittain, thanks for your time.
All right, thank y'all.
All right, everybody, we're now joined by linebacker Jordan Genmark Heath. Again, if you have any questions for Jordan, please hit the raise hand button at the bottom of your screen. We'll start with Tony Syracuse from Lockport.
Hey, Jordan, how you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. I see the painting still there. I love it.
Yeah, no, it's it's there. Hey, so you've got some postseason experience, you know, coming from Notre Dame, and you know they expect big things every year. They expect to be in the playoffs every year. This program is celebrating being 8-4 and getting into a bowl game for the first time in a handful of years. What is your experience worth to the other players on the team who haven't been in the postseason before?
Oh, that's a really good question. I mean, especially when you're playing for a bowl game. I mean, whatever the bowl game it is, it's a longer season. You have, you know, some time off where you get time to recover, you know, kind of self-evaluate yourself, see what's been working throughout the season, see what hasn't been working so well. You know, identifying those weaknesses and strengths. But, you know, for being in those positions like me, Ale, for example, and some of the other guys that are a little older, you know, we've been in situations like this, and you know, it's just another game for us. Doesn't matter if it's week 13, 6, 5, we're going to prepare the same. And, you know, just having the mentality that even though we have that little break and some time off from football, we still got to be locked in and, you know, finish the job that we started.
Do you see yourself as kind of then like a tutor or a mentor to some of the younger guys who haven't been, or even some of the juniors or seniors who've been at UCLA their whole career who haven't been through this before? Do you see yourself having the ability to teach them how to handle the extra steps in this process?
Yeah, absolutely. But I also think we have such a mature team. You know, we're all older, disciplined, so we all know what's at stake. So it hasn't really been like a kind of like a big bro mentality. We've all kind of been on the same page, and you know that's when we play the best football. So I'm just excited to go out there. It's been what three weeks or whatever since we last played. It's gonna be fun playing at Petco too.
Last question. You're about to play your last college football game. Has that set in for you yet, mentally and emotionally?
I think it probably will once we you know we're victorious. The confetti's out there. I look up and I have like 40 people in the stands. That's when I think the emotions will kick in. But as of right now, I'm locked in on the game plan, and I'm excited. I'm ready to go. All right, let's go to James Williams.
Thank you.
Hey, Jordan, how you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Thank you. How you doing?
Pretty good. You kind of mentioned it there a little bit. You'll have 40 or so people there. This game will be in San Diego. It'll almost be a homecoming of some sorts for you. Are you excited about that? And how excited were you when you found out that you guys were going to be in the Holiday Bowl?
No, yeah, I'm super excited. Obviously, you know, my parents are thrilled. It was either that or Vegas, right?
Right.
And I don't think I'm not that good at gambling, so I think it's better for me to go to San Diego. But no, it's gonna be a good time. You know, I have a lot of family coming in, family, friends, a lot of people that helped me on the way. You know, getting to the point where I am today. So it's gonna be nice to be able to, you know, give them tickets, have them opportunity to kind of see where I am today. And you know, where else? There's no better place than San Diego. I might be a little biased, but it could be a lot worse.
You talked about the tickets there. What is you don't have to get too detailed, but how hard was it to get tickets for all those people? Did you know, was there any sort of negotiating you had to do with some teammates or anything like that?
Oh no, absolutely. I think I give up all my little Theraguns I have, my NIL deals. I have to call them some favors, but you know, they looked out. They know that, you know, the San Diego kids kind of get the priority and whatnot. And then the trick is to get the out-of-state kids as fast as possible.
Gotcha.
But no, yeah, I got a decent amount, so it's gonna be a good time.
Just one final question for you. Last time we talked to you, one thing that stood out to me was you said that you felt like people had gave up on you at one point before you got to UCLA. Can you maybe talk a little bit more in detail about about some of that and what this time here at UCLA has meant to you, being able to kind of bounce back from that feeling you had?
Yeah, no, I mean, like I mentioned before, I mean, there's a time, I mean, everybody sees kind of the glitz and glamour of college football. Yeah, there's obviously like a mental side of it. And, you know, sometimes you have aspirations of, you know, being the best player that you can be. And I mean, if you go to like big programs or wherever you go, you want to be the best. And, you know, it was a mental battle for me. I was in a very dark place, but, you know, having the opportunity to come here, you know, receive my master's, and then, you know, playing football one more year, it just kind of brought my confidence back. It brought my love for the game back. And, you know, like I said before, I'm eternally grateful to this staff, this coaching staff, and everybody here for giving me this opportunity. You know, I kind of went out and bet on myself, and now we're going to a bowl game. So I think we did something right. But no, it's been a journey, and I'm excited to kind of see what's next.
Sounds good. I appreciate you talking about it.
No, thank you.
All right, let's go to Sam Connon, SI.
Hey, Jordan, how's it going?
I'm doing well, thank you. How you doing?
Doing all right. So we were talking to John Gaines yesterday. He said he's never even been down to San Diego. I'm sure there may be a couple other guys on the team who are like that, but are you gonna kind of give him your own personal tour, something a little special from your perspective?
Yeah, we have to. Me and John Gaines, we go at it every day in practice. I love it. Every time we go good on good. We always talk a little smack here and there, but no, I definitely got to show those guys around my city. I live about 10, 15 minutes away, so COVID protocols, of course, but we might have to go to my crib, you know, have mom cook some food up, and, you know, just bring the guys over. So no, it's gonna be a good time. Hopefully the weather is a little better than today, but it's sunny San Diego, so it's nicer down there. No offense to LA.
And then I was asking Brittain about just kind of the younger guys in the running back room, but this being your last game, your last year, what do you think that the younger guys in the linebacker room are going to do moving forward, whether it's like Damian or John or Jeremiah, guys like that? What do you think they can bring to the program moving forward to that next era?
No, I think they progressed, I mean, tremendously over the season. If you look at us from the beginning, if you just look at those first couple of games to now, and obviously there's been a situation where, you know, myself included, Ale, Caleb, have been kind of playing the majority of the snaps, Chandran as well. But I think that they're just been getting ready, and they've been working equally as hard during the week. So once that transition comes, and they also slept on Kobe Fitzgerald, I'm gonna tell you that right now. He's a hell of a player. We joke around about it, but no, he's a really good player. So when we add him back into the room from his injury, we're gonna be more than fine. You know, they add the same type of intensity, physicality, and, you know, this is just another year of learning the playbook, and they're gonna go out there and they might be better. So we'll see.
All right, thanks.
Thank you.
All right, let's finish up here with Tiffany to win LA Times.
Hi, Jordan. It's good to see you again.
You too. How you doing?
Good. So just you've had a little bit of extra time to scout NC State. What are they showing you on offense? What things are going to be on your mind when you line up against them?
No, they're an exciting team. I played at NC State my freshman year when they had Bradley Chubb, I believe. He was a menace. But no, it's a good team. Extremely well coached, disciplined. More of a sideline operation. So we're going to try to go out there, do our things. I don't think they've seen the same type of movements that we have on defense. So they're definitely going to have to adjust, and also our speed on all levels. So it's going to be an exciting time, and, you know, hopefully we can get after those guys, but, you know, well-rounded team, and they're going to prepare for us as well as we're going to prepare for them. So it's going to be a good time.
We talked to Dorian yesterday about swimming with dolphins at SeaWorld. Have you swam with the dolphins at SeaWorld?
Oh, no. I don't go into animals like that. I would never go into their habitat and try to act like that's yeah, you got it. But if Dorian wants to do that, Dorian's, as you know, likes to do different things. So if he wants to swim with the dolphins, he's got it. I'm gonna watch from the sideline.
Okay, good to know. All right, thanks, Jordan.
All right, we're gonna let Jordan get inside and get into some dry clothes. Thanks for your time, Jordan.
Thank you. Woo! Oh my God.